Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Dina. So I wanted to come back and show you what my locks are looking like after around 5 months. I started my lock journey in February, so around February, March 2025. So it's only been about 5 months since I started my lock journey. And I just wanted to come back and show you how it's doing. As you can see, it's looking great. I have no regrets. Maybe there's some things that I could have changed in the beginning, and I will go over those things, but so far I'm really enjoying it. I love all the styles that I can do with my hair like this, and sometimes if I don't want to do any fancy style, most of the time I just leave it like this anyways. But there's so much flexibility, there's so much freedom, which I think is the best part for me as a busy mom, as an employee, business owner, and all this stuff. It's really hard to manage my hair. So I just love the freedom that it provides, just not having to worry about, doing this treatment, that treatment, having to prep my hair for a wash day, and detangling and all that stuff, which I enjoyed for the longest time. But with my new busy schedule, and how things have evolved in my lifestyle, I think having these locks is very, very convenient, and they provide me with a lot of flexibility and a lot of freedom. So I'm really thankful for my hair, for my locks, and I love them. So I wanted to go over a few things that I could have changed. A few things that if I were to start a log journey again, that I would probably change. And the first thing is, I'm gonna look at my notes, is to interlock my whole head. Like, now when I started my log journey, I had a lot of hair. Like, my hair is long. If I stretch my hair, it would be, if I stretch it out, well, when it was loose anyway, it would be waist length, right? So back of my hair is even longer. It could be tailbone length. So when I started my log journey, having, that full head of hair, I was like, I'm just gonna twist them. I'm not gonna interlock, because it's gonna take me an insane amount of time to do that by myself. But little do I know that I was gonna deal with a lot of slippage, and I'm still dealing with a lot of slippage, but I find a way of dealing with them and repairing them, but it just takes a long time. So especially when I do my retie. So now I just deal with them when I do my retie. I try to repair them, or if I catch a slippage somewhere, and I try to repair them when I do my retie most of the time. So my retie takes longer. That while usually takes me about 2 to 3 days to do my reties, like just a few hours a day. I would say on average my reties take about 10 to 15 hours, which I split between 2 to 3 days. But now I'm spending a week, during my retie, because I'm dealing with, I'm repairing each little, strand of hair. And that takes a long time. So I wish I knew to just, sacrifice the time at the beginning, just interlock my hair, and do it the right way, so that I wouldn't have to deal with that. It's not going to be a forever thing, but it's just gonna take me a long time to deal with the slippage and make sure that my hair is entirely interlock. So that's that. The second thing, I think it's on my part. I just wouldn't listen when I started my log journey. Is everybody was saying, don't use your hair conditioner. Just use the shampoo. And me being, you know, like a newbie in the journey, thinking that I know everything and I was gonna do what I was gonna do anyway. I used my hair conditioner. I used like I thought if I used maybe just a little bit, then it wouldn't cause problem. But I think it sort of like intensify the slippage because conditioners is supposed to make your hair softer, to moisturize your hair, right? So, and my hair being that my hair is already soft in its own, so the conditioner make it softer and give it more slippage. So my hair started to open a lot, and I kind of catch that the second time that I did my retire. I'm like, why do I have so much slippage? So then I stop it like after around 3 months. I stop doing the hair conditioner. That has helped, I think, but we'll see. We'll see in the next, in the next few months. Like I said, I've been dealing with with repairing my slippage when I do my retie. So I don't think I'm gonna have that much going forward. I'm still dealing with whatever remnants of the slippage that I have. Lastly, I would say maybe have a little less locks. So when I started my lock journey, I wanted to have as many locks as I could possibly put on my head because I thought, more the smaller they are is the more flexibility that I would have, like more styles that I can have. But at the same time, which is it's true, I think the smaller is it's more I think it's closer to the natural look, which I did love my loose natural hair look. So I wanted to have my locks looking like, closer to that, and the smaller they were is the closer it would be to that look. Which it did give me that, I would say. And I'm really happy with the look. However, doing my retie, like I said, it takes a long time. It takes 2 to 3 days for me to do all my hair, which I prefer to do my hair by myself. I've been doing my hair since I was, a little girl by myself. So it's not convenient for me to spend that much time on my head, be it that it's only I do my hair every 8 weeks, so I'd say it's still not as bad as if I had loose hair, then I would touch my hair every week or so, but it's still pretty bad spending a lot of time on my hair. So I think if I was starting over, I would do them like a little bit less. I have around 441 or 442 locks on my head, but I would probably go less, like maybe around 360-ish, 350 if I were to start over, which I'm not planning on. But if I was doing this again, then that would be where that would be the average amount of locks that I would put in my hair. So that's my update. I know I ramble a lot and I'm sorry about that. I'm still working on my communication, and I'm still working on that. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next updates. You enjoy the rest of your day. Have a happy and wonderful week. Bye.